not to cry during this one. Our garden bordered an alley which crossed into a hayfield and stretched to a hillside. Our yard had lilacs that surrounded a pond filled with sweet peas and crested by vines. Our porch led to a street that lined the road, running from our house all the way to West Virginia. And we walked from one house to Neff Woods, from another to the waterfall across a bridge. The coal mining corner of Pennsylvania, with all its faults, let cows chew from this neighbor to the next, and children crossed yards that were not theirs to get to school and sit on the steps of someone's porch without asking, and we didn't know this was belonging. This was Pennsylvania, and not Abu Dis, where a wall was erected right down Main Street, keeping the kids away from the school they've been going to their whole lives. So what do? They wonder, like the farmers of Azun, whose vegetable fields, olive trees, are out of reach, who stare at the 25 feet of stone and wire guarding them from their own food as a security measure that forces a 4-kilometer walk to get in a gate that gives them 20 minutes to slip over to the other side for bushels of barley to take home if it's still there. Or if you live in the Anata district in East Jerusalem, it's probably not. Some things had to move to make room for the wall, and without your house, everyone is more secure. The landscape is sliced, and lands are carved and contained. I have studied maps. The blue waters and green mountains, yellow countries and red ones, all meant something to the cartographers, and I followed them. A puzzle of colors explained in the legend in the corner that said this was the earth. Lakes, mountains, cliffs, buttes, highways, hiking trails, one-way streets, capitals, borders, mileage counters, oceans, rivers snaking through states and countries, ranges peaking across the Urals, frozen tundra, pampas, veldt, thickly populated cities, railroad tracks. I run my finger along each symbol, each road designation, each color, each touchstone. How do you mark a barrier? Make it part of a landscape. What is the symbol of restraint? What is the color of confinement, disruption, loss, separation, of sorrow? This is not the wall of the Great March to Liberation, just a slow death to the earth that inhabits it and the people who make it home.